Well, that played out pretty good. Okay, so this should be... yeah, a budding adventure. That will unlock the Arkasodara tribal quests. Let's just get started. A budding adventure. Yazon has yet another favor to ask the only adventurer he knows. Ah, brilliant. Just the woman I was hoping to see. Now that I've had the opportunity to speak with more of the people here, I realize their plight is even more dire than I had imagined. The recent crisis has caused the flow of supplies to grind to a halt. The people can scarcely meet their daily needs. This would be the cause even without the influx of refugees. One way we might alleviate this is the requisition of a shipment from Yedlamad. But the process takes precious time. I fear that many would starve before we see a single sack of grain. All of this is exacerbated by the lack of able-bodied fighters. The wounded are many, and there are few who have the strength and skill to guard us from the beasts lurking in the forest. The Radiant Host would give their lives to protect us, and have, but every day more of them are injured. Bravery alone is only worth so much in the face of overwhelming numbers. And while I'm much appreciative of your help so far, I'm not so naive as to think that you will remain here indefinitely. Had we another of your skill to aid us, we might at least stand a chance to weather the worst of the storm. I happen to know somebody who would be able to help you. However, my time at the Great Walk has spent largely in solitude, and the people of this village know of little beyond its walls. But you've been to the furthest reaches and back. Oh boy, you don't even know. Do you know of anyone else who might lend their stout arm to these humble folk? As a matter of fact, I do. I know just as such an adventurer, as fierce as I, if not more so. I know someone who could give the merchants proper motivation for a speedy delivery. Oh, I knew I could count on you, your wide web of storied personages, however you say that word. Ogle and Kankan, you say? I believe we may be able to kill two birds with one stone with that pair. Unfortunately, my hands are full meeting the medical needs of the village. Seeing as you're already acquainted with these fellows, could you appeal to them on our behalf? Apologies for once again putting so much on your shoulders, but it is for the good of one and all. Can I count on you for assistance? Sure. Thank you, friend. Well then, off to Yedlamad to meet with Miss Kankan, eh? Safe travels, and I will pray that you return with good news. Alright, let's teleport to Yedlamad and talk with Kankan and Ogle. Forgot their names for a second there. They should be right inside. Yep. And the kid. Oh, it's you. Hello? Hail, brilliant. My day brightens to see you again. Well, if it isn't brilliant, I had wondered when you might walk through my door again. You'll be pleased to hear young Rakashir has taken to adventuring like a thief to a coin purse. He is more than capable to assist me on my less arduous tasks. Indeed, his future is bright. However, as such as it heartens me to see you, I sense your visit is entirely motivated by a curiosity in your affairs, yes? I see. I did not know that Palakstand was beset by such troubles, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, all things considered. Naturally, I shall do all in my power to help. A few words to the right people, and the merchants will have the shipment of supplies ready in a matter of bells. Inform this liaison that his aid is on the way, and for such less than coin than the merchants would usually charge. This chaos has gripped all of Ratsathon, and it is only together that we shall find the strength to release ourselves from it. And if you require an adventurer, then look no further. The supplies require a brave soul to defend them, correct? Then I offer mine. I will await you at the gates. Wait for me. I'm coming too. Okay, kid. Yes, that one is a bright future indeed. Alright, let's head on out. And check on the shipment. Right? That's what we're doing, right? Nope, she's packed up and ready to go. Would you look at this? Such a large pack of supplies prepared in what felt like a matter of moments. Khan made good on her word. Not that I doubted she would. The merchants were likely all too eager to make such a sizable trade. They even provided us with bags and coats for the journey. And it appears Rakshir will be joining us. Try as I might to convince him otherwise, his mind is made up. Hopefully this will prove to be another learning experience for him. Like grandmother always did say, the road forward is paved with good deeds. The three of us shall see that no beast lays fang or claw upon these provisions. There are more supplies to come, but they will be delivered by the Radiant Host. We shall be the vanguard, the harbingers of salvation for FFXIV. And with that, let us be off. And by be off, I mean we will teleport away, so that you won't be able to help us. Or help. I guess we'll just teleport straight to FFXIV. Also, I don't know how they're supposed to get to the other side. Oh, nope, that's not where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go all the way up here. I guess teleporting to the Great Walk would have been faster. Oh well. Oh, there we go. Looks like they had a bit of a run-in. Mr. Beetle here. Oops, should have done oh well, doesn't matter. However, capped anyway, it's not like it matters how, if my DPS is perfect. This isn't like an ultimate. You have the ultimate Beetle. What a fright that beast gave us! That was a splendid display indeed. Your bravery never ceases to impress. I've never seen such a fierce warrior. I dare say she is every bit your equal. Children are so easily impressed. While Brilliant is indeed a formidable adventurer, your teacher has many great deeds to her name, and more yet to come. Now, the village is not far. Let us march, and I challenge any monster to approach. And she just leaves the bag. Hold on! You forgot your surprise! He's gonna pick it up and it's gonna disappear. Yep. They don't have bag carrying technology. Okay, let's see. This is, yeah, down there. I guess that's how, yeah, that's how you're supposed to get there. Nope, there's Sula. That's right, she said she was hunting. And I cut down the monster before I had a chance to pounce. Yeah, sure, kid. Greetings, Brilliant. I did not expect to meet you here of all places. Did you see that Rakshir? Mark well how quickly that beast succumbed to the flurry of blades. In no small part thanks to this brave Arkasodara. Ah, so this is the adventurer that Yazon spoke of. Not since my last hunt with sister have I fought so effortlessly with another. And never have I felt so invigorated to have such a mighty Arkasodara fighting by my side. That's a completely flip from her tone when she started. How do you keep it up? Just watching you has me out of breath. Endurance is a product of long hours of practice, lad. Well then, it seems my hunt is finished. Let us return to FFXIV before we draw the attention of something deadlier. Yazon will be eager to speak with you upon your return. Do not keep him waiting for long. Alright, let's head back to FFXIV. This person's still here. Talk to Yazon. Doesn't look like they've arrived yet, but they'll probably arrive in the cutscene. Yep. There you are. Sula told me you've brought both the supplies and the protection you promised. She is at present preparing the game she hunted. She has promised to spar with me afterwards. I am fast feeling that I have made the right choice in coming here. I'm grateful for it, lass. It would do Sula good to have your energized presence by her side. I understand that there are yet more supplies to come. I must find a way to thank the merchants and the one who spurred them to action. Kankana, was it? She will spare no effort to see Radzidhan rebuilt. If there's anything else you require from the merchant, she will be happy to help. It seems we found a reliable ally, thanks to you. Oh, teacher, don't forget. We should ask about the journal we found. Yes, of course. I was just about to mention it. The beast Sula and I felled holding fast to this. Perhaps you know who its owner is. Yes, by the Mansuya. Yes, I do in fact know who pinned this journal. They were a dear friends of mine. Unfortunately, they didn't survive the tragedy that befell us. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Luckily, their memory lives on in their child, and now this journal. When she comes of age, I'll show this to her, that she might come to know who her parents were. Life is but a string of meetings and farewells. It is our memories that sustain us, that give us life. In this way, those whose journey has ended watch over those with the strength to step forward into a new day. Of all the wisdom grandmother passed down, I hold this to be most precious. Memories are the greatest treasures that we can leave behind. Your grandmother had a way with words. She could have taught even the divinities a thing or two. I dare say you might be right, young Rakashir. I am not half as wise as she was, but her sage advice has been a beacon which has always guided me true. That was nice. Ogul seems eager to speak with you, doesn't she? I see now why my teacher is so wise. She had a wise teacher herself. Yeah, sure. Truth be told, I first accompanied you here to repay the debt I owed, as grandmother would have wanted. I see now, however, that fate intended for me to be here. In Sula, I have met a comrade in arms, and in Rakashir, I found a capable and eager student. For both of their sakes, I must strive ever to be better than the day I was before. Perhaps I should take up the art of dance. The fierce display of the Sakazumi compelled me to set down my spear and take up the katana. But the grace and deadliness of which the dancer throws their weapons has a charm all its own. Some measure of peace has returned to the Matanga, and I believe my skills will be put to better use here. An adventurer must court challenge, after all. My teacher has a daring spirit, if slightly reckless, but worry not. I'll make sure she doesn't come to harm, sure kid. If you listen to a single word I said, Rakashir, you have no notion of the danger I must brave daily. For now, you should be content to behold great deeds and learn from them. I wager our adventures will soon take you far from here, Beryllian. Rest assured, I shall safeguard the people of Palixstand in your stead. I look forward to hearing tales of your exploits. Well then, the first order of the day is to attune to the Aetheryte and gather information. Jot this lesson down, Rakashir, for these are the fundamentals of adventuring. Come now. Alright, let's wrap this up. Our lack of supplies was weighing heavily on my mind. I feared for both Passerine and the child. For the first time in a long while, I can breathe easily. Ogul's presence has proven to be a salve in Sola's mood as well. She laughs as she hasn't since her sister's passing. We both have you to thank for that, for our reversals of fortune. Even the departed may have benefited from Ogul's arrival. The delivery of the journal was an unexpected boon, and it will doubtless prove to be vital in raising the child. When she becomes old enough to understand its contents, she will come to know the deep love her parents bore for her, a love so steadfast that it will shield her from the world's cruelty. Of course, I intend to tell her all about your part in her salvation as well, you better. But for now, there is work to be done, for both of us, I'm sure. Wheresoever your travels may take you, don't forget the friends you have in this corner of Thavnir. Oh, don't worry, I won't, considering I'm going to do the quest that I unlock right after this. And lastly, be safe. If you die before I can repay the debt I owe you, I'll hunt you through the 7 hells until the ledger is balanced. So let's see it doesn't come to that, eh?